Hello, my name is Debra Cox, and I'm a 2021 graduate of the MPA program at Albany State University. My concentration area was health administration and policy. And the reason I chose that is because it was closest to what I really wanted to do was major in sociology with a master's. And I didn't want to have to drive anywhere like to Valdosta from the location I lived. So that's the reason I went back after I got my undergrad in interdisciplinary studies from ASU. The following year in 2019, I proceeded to go back to Albany State. I'm glad I did. I had lots of different opportunities to be able to help with some programming that took place at Albany State. We did a mapping of food deserts with Georgia Tech, and it allowed me to see what they considered food deserts and, people that live X amount of miles away from where they can actually get food. There are some convenience stores, just a tidbit, that to share with you, that do carry produce and milk and cereal, but there are some that do not, and there are several in the Albany area where not far from where the college is. But getting back to the MPA program, if you do the work and put forth the effort and take the time to write the papers, do the research, to follow all the directions, you're going to do just fine. I ended up graduating with a 3.91, which was the highest GPA I've ever had in my entire life, and I kind of shocked myself. The professors, they will give you encouragement, but you've got to do the work. And MPA program is a really good program. You learn a little bit about Excel. It may not be your favorite program, but it will help you do what you've got to do in the MPA program. Be able to give back. I'm giving back to ASU by sharing this video, as well as I've done some other things and went and talked to the education department because that was part of my area years ago. So it's important that you learn and look for ways to do service learning projects as it relates to your MPA. And it's not hard to do. You can reach out to the chambers, you can reach out to schools. You might have to go through a background check if you're dealing with the schools or some youth organization, but it's well worth it to check into that early in your MPA program. Like I said, it took me 3 years to get through the program, and I paced myself because of working full-time and dealing with the family. But if I can do it, anybody can do it. The professors are great, and if you have a problem or issue, they are available to be able to talk to. So take the time, ask the questions, put the work in, because you can be successful in the MPA program. I'm glad I went with this program as opposed to driving an hour and a half one way to go to another college in Southwest Georgia. So just look more into it and dive deep into your classes and schedule things, in advance, so you're not last minute getting things turned in, because that's the only way to get things done. And it might be what you're majoring in could follow under some of your job that you might have if you are working in the public sector, so you can kind of look at that as well. I hope you have a blessed afternoon and have a great public service awareness week next week, and do well in college. Reach out to me. I'm on social media, on Facebook, Debra Faircloth Cox, and the professors, some of them know how to get in touch with me if you've got any questions. But I will end with this. My final paper that I wrote that was included in my portfolio was about teen mental health during COVID crisis, because I was doing a lot of programming as it results in less stress for our students that I was working with. So be creative, think outside the box. You might come up with some different ideas. You could even throw food in the mix. It doesn't hurt, to be creative that way. Again, my name is Debra Cox, and hope to hear from you, some of you, maybe in the future. Take care. Bye-bye.